Tyler Cantrell for BlazerTV.com. We're reporting outside Legion Field, where UAB just opened up their conference and home season in a much different fashion than they had anticipated. After the game at the post-game press conference, Neil Callaway was a man of few words and had this to say about today's loss.
This one's on me. Obviously, I've done a poor job. We was embarrassing what we did out there today, but again, I take full responsibility. We're going to go back tomorrow, and we'll evaluate what we're doing, how we're doing, and see what we need to correct, and see if we can't get better. We didn't do a lot of things offensively. I mean, I don't think we scored a touchdown. Just scored a touchdown on the kickoff return. So, there was some phases of the kicking game that were pretty good, but overall it's just not good. Again, I'm responsible, and it's all on me.
Did it hurt you, or was it everything?
I think we're just getting whipped, Steve. We're just getting whipped. I mean, in every phase of it. But again, I've got to do a better job of preparing. He looked like Elliott did some things, but we got to have 11 guys. We got to make sure the defensive line of scrimmage is not getting pushed back. We got to make tackles at linebacker and secondary, and in secondary we got to cover. And we just got to, we got to go back, and I've got to do a better job of coaching and making sure we're getting things done like they're supposed to get done.
A returning UAB offense that many thought was going to be one of the best in school history continued to struggle today, managing only a field goal on the offensive side of points. A kickoff return by Nick Adams was the other scorer for the Blazers. After the game, Pat Shedd and Nick Adams, two of the only guys who had good plays for UAB today on the offensive side of the ball, tried to put their finger on what was wrong with the UAB offense.
I think it was more like us not being on one page, because it's like we'll make a good play, then come down, and then it'll be an incomplete pass or no gain, and it's just a momentum breaker. So we really couldn't just get going like we capable of doing.
But I thought at least the kickoff return would, bounce us back in the game, get us hyped up, but we couldn't get momentum from nothing. I thought we would have had momentum after the defensive stop. That didn't work either, so there's a lot of things we got to work on now.
Last week, Ryan Griffin and the Tulane offense mustered only 3 points against Tulsa in their home opener in New Orleans. This week, Ryan Griffin was 22 of 26 for over 280 yards and 3 touchdown passes as the Wave racked up 49 points. After the game, we talked to a couple of the defensive players trying to find out what is going on with the UAB defense.
We just couldn't stop them. They just out-physicaled us, and that's basically it. They're more physical than us, and we just couldn't make the plays over there. And we were in the right spots, every time. It's just didn't tackle. They just run over us and everything, but that's basically it.
We haven't played so many snaps, and our backups are mostly on special teams. So it's putting us, the defensive guys, in bind, because we got guys run down on special teams and have to go right back on defense. And then some of the ones we are on special team also. So it's putting us in a bind. We need them to get going.
Greg, you saw this offense. You knew that this veteran offense coming back for UAB was supposed to be, one of the best in a while. Did you see anything in fall camp or in spring that showed that they might struggle like this at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I kind of did when we started putting pressure on them, because we've been pretty stout this whole spring ever since we started. Defensive-wise, it's like we was on a step ahead of the offense the whole spring and throughout camp. So, yeah, pretty much they struggled a little bit early on.
Special teams was a bright spot for UAB today. Freshman kicker Ty Long connected on his first field goal attempt. Also, kick returner Nick Adams scored a touchdown in the first half for the Blazers.
Man, I can honestly say that was like the best blocking ever here since I've been here at UAB. Like blocking-wise, Sam McCurcio, Jordan Longoria, Patrick Bastion, and DJ the one who basically sprung me, we figured like last week Florida was fast. So we figured like if we call our go call a little quicker, maybe we can see it a little better. And when I saw it, I just hit it. Me and DJ hit it at the same time, and he went straight on to the kicker. So, we also thought we had a better chance against Tulane's kickoff team too. So, and it happened. That was executed. It was just perfect block.
With a difficult schedule coming up for UAB, many Blazer fans thought this was a must-win today. Obviously, the offense continued to struggle and gave up more points than they scored today. A lot of UAB fans leaving Legion Field today with more questions than answers. Where does UAB go from here? Neil Callaway says that the coaching staff will reevaluate everything that they're doing. Senior safety Chase Daniel also said that the Blazers cannot get down about their performance here today, and they must look forward to the game at ECU and move past this as quick as possible.
I work as a staff and you know, talk about and discuss some things, you know, and see what we want to do.
I mean, it's always going to be hard. You just the only thing you do is put it behind you. Like I said, it's tough. You know, these guys, you can't get down about it. You know, if you get down about it, it's just gonna sit there all season and weigh on your shoulders. So you just got to put it behind you.
This is Tyler Cantrell for BlazerTV.com.